Good morning, good morning, stream. We're about to get ready today, man. Running a little behind today, so my fault on that. Just gonna take a quick look here at the news today. We got the ISM Service Index at 10 a.m. We had the PMI at 9:45. We're gonna keep these in our sights just to be aware of how the market's gonna behave when those reports come out. And let's get right on to it. All right, so let's mark up our charts very quickly here today. You know what we do already? We go to the hourly and we mark up areas of support and resistance. We're gonna clear out these charts, clear everything out. We're gonna hide our indicators, hide everything so that we get a nice crispy look at the price action. We're gonna head on to the hourly time frame. We're gonna mark our support and resistance. Support and resistance, there it is. And we're also going to look at right now I'm seeing that we have a gap here from where price opened to all the way up here. There's a huge gap on the charts, so we may attempt to fill that gap. And we're breaking out of this downtrend here on the NQs. We got a small downtrend here, the NQs. So we're looking a little bit bullish. Good morning, good morning. Yes, sir. 9:45 and 10 a.m. We got PMI. Let's get rocking today, man. We have a gap on the charts. We have a gap on the charts. So you can see here, we have a gap on the charts. Price may attempt to fill that gap. So we're gonna just mark it up here on our screen. And we're gonna mark our support and resistance. Yes, sir. How we feeling today, guys? Y'all feel ready? Let's get this stream popping today, man. Okay, so I'm just here marking my supply zone. We got supply up there. Yes, sir. Let's go. Let's go. What else do we have here? We have a supply zone right here on the lower time frame. Let's mark that up real quick as well. Right here. This is a point of control for the sellers. And we want to be careful buying up here. That's why I'm marking it up red. And be careful buying here as well. This zone also already has been tested before, right? We got tapped into it in the overnight price action, but still we want to consider not buying up here. Okay, we want to wait for the break of that 15-minute range. We're gonna mark that up too. I know I'm going very fast here, guys, so just bear with me. Just trying to get everything ready before the market starts to push. We also have a demand zone down here. I would not like to buy thinking this gap is gonna fill. Knowing we have a nice demand zone down here, we're probably likely to tap into. So I want to look for, I want to be short, not short, I want to be bearish into this morning. Looking to potentially buy down here. If we get down here, I'm looking for buys. Okay. There we have it. Same thing down here. Another demand zone. The last red candle before the move. Last red candle before the move up. Here we go. Now we're gonna stretch it out. Easy. All right, so if we go up, now we know where we're likely to go, right? We go up, we're likely to go here. And if we find support here, where are we likely to go? If we find support here, we're likely to first go here, right? This is where first we watch out for. Watch out for the previous day high, because we could reverse from there. Or I would watch out for this Friday's high. Right? But if we go down, I think we're coming down to this demand zone. Gotta be careful with the buyers. There might be buyers here. If we manage to stay below the 21 EMA, I'm probably looking for push below to this demand zone. Okay, because for one, we're inside of a range, and when we're inside of a range, we want to be aware the high of the range and the low of the range. So here's the high of the range. Right? I want to look for sells on the high of the range. I want to look for buys on the low of the range, and that's going to be green. There we go. So I would like it actually better if we go up here and then reject off these highs. Then I look to get on sells and probably catch a move from here to here, and then potentially down here as well. That would be my excuse me. That'll be my preferred trade for the day. Not liking that green candle. Sellers are ready. You know it. Yeah, it's a big rejection there. We are probably getting more of a retest of this low right here, right? Because we just broke this trend line resistance. We're bouncing off of it, bouncing off of it. We broke, right? We pushed up very strong, and then we came back to retest. So if we go to a lower time frame, you see the break and the retest, and now it's pushing up. So where are we going now? Easy, easy. We're going here. We're going here. What's the first confirmation? If we get a close above this high right here, if I say we get a close above this high right here, that's gonna be our first confirmation that we're going up, and we're gonna tap into this supply zone right here, pre-market high, right? I might run this pre-market high and reverse from there. Right? We broke resistance, used it as support, but now we need to close, right? Because the buyers haven't closed very strong, right? They bought up this very hard. We got a hammer candle here, so it's good. We get a close above here. We'll probably catch a scalp real quick from here to here. Just gotta be patient, wait for a good setup, man, and we're good. Let the money come to us. Right? Notice how SPY is looking, the ES compared to the NQs. ES is looking bearish. All right. What else? What else do we have on the chart, guys? What else do we have on the chart? Her NQ chart is ready to go. This thing. Oh, hold on. This thing is ready to go now. I can take these lines out because we already know what we're looking for. All right. Price can only go in two directions. It can only go up. It can only go down. see here where we're gonna go. It's moving slow right now. They're probably waiting for the 945, which is already out. It's 947. Reports out. We might have to wait for the PMI to really get a good move for the day. But first, we need to get on the proper mindset. We need to get on the mindset that we do not need to take a trade today if we don't feel like taking the trade. If we don't like the opportunity in front of us, we do not have to trade. We do not have to trade. We're just chilling, man, hanging out. No pressure and trying to get in on the move. You don't know what's going on, and you know. Alrighty, let's see what else we can make up here. Okay, so we touched up the top of the range here a few times. We touched up the top of the range. Touched up the top of the range here. All right. So we're probably gonna do the attempt to fill this gap, possibly fail and fall below. It's going to lower time frame here, so we can probably expect price to want to come down here. But first we have to get through this buy zone right here. Strong buy zone. Look at this green candle going up here, breaking the structure. There we go. Down to the 15. We have resistance here, and we have a supply zone. Let's change this to red. This just makes it easier to prep your charts before price gets to your zones of interest, because you just don't want to be trading anywhere, right? You just don't want to trade in the middle of nowhere. You want to see price get to a buy zone for me to buy, right? Because I'm not the one moving the market, but I can scope out where the buyer that's moving this market. I can scope out where he's entering at, what he's buying at, and I can look to buy where he's buying. So see how ES is smooth. ES didn't even break out of this downtrend, really. It's a little minor supply zone right here too as well. And we did not get that closure. We did not get that closure that I was waiting for. We did not get that closure we was waiting for. All right, so no reason for me to take a trade until we get a closure. And all we do now is just chill, hang out, wait for opportunity. We rejected the high of this range, and now the sellers are stepping in really strong. So guess what? We are most likely going down. If we get a follow-up on this move down, I think we might see more selling. but we're not really getting good candlesticks here. Notice how these candlesticks, right, have long wicks on the top and the bottom. So look at this first green one, right? A lot of wick on the top, wick on the bottom. The strong selling candle, of course, is indicating where there's a move down, and we got to move down. Well, then look at this green candle, right? A lot of wick on the top, a lot of wick on the bottom. Look at this candle, a lot of wick on the top, a lot of wick on the bottom. So that's a clear for me, right? For me, I don't know if for you guys, but for me, I don't want to trade this. For me, that's not what's best for me. I don't want to get in there, right? I want to look to trade when price action is clear. I want to look to trade when it's tricky, right? What is this, right? What is this? It's garbage. I want to see clean candlesticks for me. Clean candlesticks. See if I find a good example, right? Good example. Right? Clean candlesticks. Look at these red candlesticks. Consistent, clean, right? Not this chop, like bunch of wicks everywhere. Nah. I want to see clean price action. Because remember, we don't want to guess. We don't want to guess the price is going up. Okay. Now that we have kind of our chart lined up and we got our support and resistance for the day, I'm gonna go ahead and add now our indicators and stuff. Let's add that. There we go. Come on, says stop playing. Yeah, man. It's a bit of a choppiness here in this morning, man. So I'm just staying away from this. You know, I'm staying away from this. I want to see something clean. I want to put my money where I know without a doubt it's gonna grow. That's what I want to jump in head first into that. I want to jump in head first into that. Careful here, buyers is pushing. Sellers are closing weak. Yeah, try to bring it up, bring it down. We had this strong move down from the sellers. Left a long ass wick on the bottom. Same here. Strong move from the sellers, and they're rejecting, bouncing off the 21 EMA. So I'll be very careful here. We might probably be going up here first before we come down. Be back in 20 out of 10. All right, do your thing, brother. We'll be here. I'm gonna take a quick break, quick bathroom break. I'll be back in a second. You guys keep a look on the chart, and yeah, what up?
Who am I? I'm the greatest. Who am I? I'm getting paid, bitch? Who am I? I'm so flagrant. Who am I? She tastes flavors. Who am I? I'm the greatest. Who am I? I'm getting paid, bitch. Who am I? I'm so flagrant. Who am I? She tastes flavors.
All right, I'm back. What did we miss? What did we miss? Oh, snap. Buy is pretty aggressive right now. Pretty aggressive right now. Oh, shit. Guess we're going up.
Who am I? I'm so flagrant. Who am I? She tastes flavors. Who am I? I'm the greatest. Who am I? I'm getting paid, bitch. Who am I? I'm so flagrant. Who am I? She tastes flavors.
Alrighty. I think we could definitely move up to this. That's what I'm looking for here. Move up to these highs. You got the break and retest of this trend line. You got the break and retest. You see strong buyers on the retest, letting us know what is that an action from the sellers or is this action from the buyers. We're seeing action from the buyers. We should be looking to buy when we see action from the buyers. Now, where do we look for sells? Holy shit. Holy shit. What did we say? Market was going up. Retest the high, right? Retest this supply zone. What do we have here? It's 10 a.m. yo. It's the market's jumping right now. That's the PMI reports coming out. Who caught that little move? Anybody catch that little move right there? It was a risky one. It wasn't. We didn't have no confirmation, but because we didn't get a closure above this opening range, and then we have supplies on here. Just have to be careful up here. Careful buying up here, right? What was the good opportunity to buy? Maybe a break and retest, right? Break and retest of this trend line. Maybe a break and retest of this resistance. Turn to support. Right? This is when it's good to buy. Once it's out already here, yeah, that's it. You know, like don't be looking to buy up here. You know, I mean, you can at your own risk, but I'm not gonna look to buy up there. But if you want to buy it, I'd rather, you know, the way I would buy is I would want to see price come down to a previous level of support or a previous level of resistance turn to support. So I'd rather see a pullback here and see some buyers in here. Right here. I took a very risky trade in here as it popped. Right, this took a very quick scalp. Very risky. Very quick, in and out, boom. right? But this also could have worked against, could have worked against my favor. This thing could have came down, right? But if you can manage, if you get to know price action really well, and you can take those high risk trades and just be in and out like fast, then you can do it. You can, by all means, you can do it, but you gotta be super fast, super fast. Because this thing could have very quickly uh, came up here, and then right away could have just turned right against me, just super quick. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, sellers are stepping in now. Sellers are stepping in now. This is why I was saying I wouldn't look to buy in here, right? There's a reason why this area is red. There's a reason for that. I wouldn't be looking to buy up here. That's for sure. That's for sure. What's the market doing now? Selling off. Selling off. So if you bought up here, if you took a buy up here, just close it right now. If you took a buy up here, just close it. Because now you're just gonna torture yourself by holding up here with a buy position. All right, there we go. We see strong selling here as supply. I'm liking the sellers here. I'm liking the sellers pushing very hard right here. Yeah, we're coming down onto the high of the range, and we're coming down to the 21 EMA and the VWAP. But this is a very good reaction of the supply zone. This is kind of what we had planned for price to come up here and then sell and come down from there. So now what we want to see is that as the market's going up, it's creating higher highs and higher lows. Tap into here, and now I want to see a shift. Right? I want to see a shift. It's creating higher lows, higher lows, higher low. I want that shift to change and start creating lower highs, lower highs, lower highs. Okay, so as we pull back, this right here is the last high before this one right here. So this high. Now I want to see the next high. I want to see the next one be lower. Right? If I want to look to sell here, I want the next high to be lower as we start to reverse. Okay, I don't know if you saw that, but we got a lower high right here. We got a lower high right here as market came down and pulled back. I don't know if you saw that. Right? If we go to a lower time frame, you'll see it clear. Where is it? No, I don't know why we don't see it here on the 2-minute. Yeah, but basically it's this wick, right? Price came down, wicked up, right? So it pushed up, and then now this is a previous high where that wick is at. That's a lower high. So we can expect price to possibly push up here and then come down. So I will be looking, um, let me take this away from there, move it down here. I will be looking, it's not, I will be looking for us to tap into this fair value gap right here to go short. I want to see us go up and then sell really hard off of that fair value gap right here. And also kind of creating our lower high, having some step in, inversing that fair value gap from the buyers. There we go. See, we got a quick tap into that. We got a quick tap into that fair value gap, and price is now reversing. We're looking like a hammer candle here. This is strength from the sellers. Right. What we don't want to see now is a closure above this fair value gap. We want to see price reject off of it, not a closure above. Okay, so this is what we would want if we want to sell. Right, if we think price is not going to fill this gap and we want to sell it, we want to be looking for entry somewhere in here. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? All right, we got strong sellers here, guys, stepping in. We have been failing to cross below the 21 and the VWAP though, so we have a bit of a danger on our charts there for the sellers. If we attempt, we did manage to close below the 50-minute range, but we're still above the 21 and the VWAP. So considering everything that's in the way for price to come down, just be aware of what the conditions are. Got strong sellers again, stepping back in, taking another try at bringing price lower. Let's take away this lines here, just clear her up. Gotta be very careful here. Very careful here. Very careful here. Buyers are not giving up yet. Buyers have not given up yet. They kind of just going back and forth here. They're going back and forth right here. They're cutting this chop right now. So careful here. Careful here. Buyers is pushing, man. Buyers is pushing. We are inside the gap area here, attempting another push higher. Holy moly, there goes the buyers. There goes the buyers. Sellers couldn't hold it below the 21 EMA. Clear indication that the buyers are still in control. Okay. If we were gonna go down, we would have managed closing below it. So be careful there if you're on shorts. Careful there if you're on shorts, guys. We didn't quite get the signal from the sellers that we wanted. This was a very good attempt here, but notice how we didn't close below that 21 EMA, and then we get a nice bounce off of it. We're probably gonna run the highs, high of day. We could see here a double top as well. So what I'm maybe hoping for is we get a double top. Finish this up. We get a double top. Reversal. But then again, you want to see that EMA get crossed by the price. Think this might be sellers jumping back in, possibly. Get it close below this green candle here. Could start to reverse. Could start to reverse. Yes, sir. It's looking good. So this could be that lower high we was looking for, right? This could be that lower high. We have a high here. This could be that lower high we was looking for, right? There we go. Sellers are getting aggressive, right? That's that lower high. Okay, we're seeing higher highs as we're going up. We get higher highs as we're going up. Higher highs we're going up. Higher highs we're going up. Higher highs we're going up. Are we gonna go down? Well, I want to see that we can hold a lower high. Can we hold this lower high? Can price push away from this high and not cross above it? That's really what I want to know, because if we cross above it, right? What happens if price crosses above it? Then this is no longer a high, right? Not a lower high. Right? It is it's a lower high, but it's not the lower high that we're expecting, the one that's going to take control of the next move down. Right? So now I want to see a crossover of the 21 EMA. I want to see it cross over the 21, the VWAP. I want to start to create lower lows, lower highs. If you look at the line chart here, line chart, we're going higher, higher, higher. Where are we going out? We're going lower. We going lower, man. You'll see a nice huge candle here from the sell side. It'll be perfect. We get a strong closure above it. I mean, under it. We don't want to see these long wicks on the bottom. That's weakness. We get a strong close, no weakness. Will be great. The first target would then be the low of the range. Right? That would be the first target. Second target will be this previous area of demand down here. This will be target 2. This will be target 1. Target 1, target 2. Target 3, well, down here. Same thing for the ES. Got to be the same setup. Let's be target 1. These lows, low of the range. Target 2 down here. That's if we manage to go down. We still need to cross, get underneath support. Okay. Now, if I go short here, well, where my stop be? My stop will probably be, if I do go short, right, most obvious spot is probably here. You could probably go up here. Right, if you want to keep it tight, right there. Okay, so we filled about half of this gap, right? Notice we filled about half of this gap. Put my Fibonacci retracement. Put my Fibonacci retracement. Okay. Notice we hit the 0.5, right? The 0.5, half of this move from the open. And then what do we see halfway through? We saw a lot of sellers stepping in. Okay. So this gap will be tough to fill, right? If we get sellers stepping in halfway up. Okay, and it looks like we're now attempting to break this support zone. Let's see if it holds. But we got buyers hitting the low of the support. Buyers hitting here, buyers here, buyers here, buyers here. Now it looks like we might be breaking it. Right? So the confirmation for me would be closure below this green candle here. This will be the confirmation for me that we're going lower. Because we got a break of support, and then we need to see a strong closure below the low of that support. This is a pullback right here. Okay, nice little pullback. We want to see the seller step in. I got my entry right about here, right? I got entry right about here with a tight stop loss, something like that. Something like that. Entry right here within the red zone, right? I marked out this red zone from earlier. This fair value gap. We got price movement into a fair value gap. We see rejection from it. We struggle. We didn't even close above it. The buyers did not close above it. So buyers are showing weakness. Sellers are now getting bigger, right? Big red candle here. Closing below the 21. We get a break, right? This is all information that's letting me know price is turning bearish. The information is right here on the chart. Okay. Now there's a good percentage we may go hit the low of the range, but this can still go up. We have no control over the market. But I'm trying to focus on picking up the clues that the price action leaves behind for me to know where price wants to go. Not a very good candle there for the sellers. We want to see a closure below here. Struggling to get that closure below here. This all right here has been all wicks right here. This whole area right here is all wicks, right? So price is attempting to go lower, it's getting bought up. So I'm trying to see this from both the buying's perspective and from the seller's perspective, because I want to be aware of how they're both behaving right now. Buyers are still buying this, even though it looks very bearish. Buyers are still buying the dip, buying the lows. Okay. I could do two things. I could move my stop loss to break even, take risk off the table if I feel this could fail, or I could just leave my stop there and just let this play out. Okay, so if we let's look at the line chart. So you can see here we were holding this area of support, bounce here, bounce here, bounce here, and now what are we doing? We're breaking below it. So now we just need to get that closure. This is what I'm waiting for. We get that closure below this support, I know we'll be good, we'll be set. Okay. We're getting good follow through here on the sell side. We're getting good follow through here on the sell side. Good follow through here on the sell side. Come on. Let's make some money today, man. Drop it like it's hot, man. Shit. This thing about to go, man. It's about to go. It's about to go. It's about to go. Now we're way past the support zone right here. Okay, way past it now. We have a minor demand zone right here, but we already tapped into it. Price already tapped into it, so we're probably likely to just cross it very easily now. Yes, sir. Let's go. Let's go. Easy money, man. Easy money. Easy money. Woo! Let's go. Let's go, man. We called it out here live. We called it live. There we go. Straight to the bottom of the range. Let's go. It's time we take action. It's time we take action. There you have it. There you have it. Let's freaking go, man. This is too easy, man. This was too easy. Today's gonna be an early day, man. It's gonna be done early today. We're gonna be done early. It's gonna be an early one for us today, man. Who's up right now? Anybody on these shorts? Who's on these shorts, man? Let's go. Let's freaking go, man. Yes, sir. Now it's just a waiting game, man. Work is done. Now we just wait. Literally all we do now is just wait. All we do is wait. All we do is wait. Whoa, strong buyers, careful. Easy buyers, easy. Easy, damn. Easy, yo. Take it easy. Relax. Why you're so tense? Why you're so tense, yo? Damn. Not liking this. Not liking this. Come on. Very aggressive buying here. Very aggressive. Very aggressive. Is there some kind of news out right now? What's going on? Nope. 10:38. Nothing really going on. Jesus. I'm not liking that reversal right there. Not liking that. It's practically almost at take profit. Might just have to close this at break even. Jesus Christ. What's going on? Who the hell buying this market? Who the hell just bought this market, bro? This is crazy. I mean, they could be tapping into supply here because now this high, right? This high broke structure to the downside. They could just be tapping into supply right here. They could just be tapping into supply right now. They could just be tapping into supply, man. That's what I think they might be doing. Don't like that we're back above the range, though. That's for sure. Don't like that. Don't like that one bit, man. To be real, don't like it. Just gotta be waiting patiently, man. Don't know what's going on here. Maybe some news came out. I'll take a look online here, see what's going on. Buyers still stepping in here very strong, man. Very, very strong. Very, very strong. Yeah, buddy. All right, we got now 3 green candles in a row. I say this opportunity going short might be cooked. Okay, this is still a supply zone, but We're not even respecting it here. It's looking like prices wants to rip higher here. So let's just review our game plan. Oh, there they are. Now they want to sell us one step in. I knew it. It's that supply zone. They want to tap into that supply zone right there. That's crazy. Gonna wait to see what price wants to do here. I'm gonna go ahead and move this this gap zone up like this to where the gap is left, because we already filled most of it, about half of it. So that's just the gap that's left to fill. Oh yeah, this wants to go higher. So notice we came back and we were going down very strong, and we managed to hold for a little while underneath the opening range, and now we blasted above it. We gotta be careful here because the market is very bullish all the time. So we just have to adjust. Okay, so now we gotta be looking for some longs, but I don't want to buy. I'd like to see a pullback to this opening range, like a buy low. If we can do that, that'll be great. If not, then I think I'll just let this one slide, and then I'll wait for my chance. These markets, man, they crazy. They're changing very often now. Before we used to get somewhat consistent days. Now every day's a surprise, you know. Every day is a surprise in these markets, man. Here comes a pullback. Pullback and retest. Did we get that pullback and retest? Struggling to retest. Struggling to retest. All of a sudden, a strong burst of buyers. Yo, this is why trading is so much fun, yo. Because you can be as cautious as you want to be. You can be super, picky with your trades, and still the market will switch up on you. But we still try to practice good habits. That's all we can do. Use the ribbon. Yep. Yes, sir. Yes, indeed. Rip City on the fuse thing. Hoping to get a pullback here to the high of the range so we can move higher. But we still got to be careful because sellers are still living here, right? Sellers are still live here. So that's why I don't want to buy up here. I want to buy down here where now I'm not buying where the sellers are selling orders, where they're finding a good price to sell at here for some reason. So I want to buy when we're away from that, or if we break above it, right? If we break above it and then we get a pullback, I'll buy that. I would buy that. Let's move this up on the ES as well. Watch this all of a sudden sell off. Watch it all of a sudden do some crazy shit like sell off. Buyers are losing momentum here. Notice on the 5-minute how we're approaching this supply zone very, very fast, very strong, and then now it's like, where are the buyers? Where are they at? Okay, so buyers are looking strong, and then not so much now. Could be getting that pullback. See here on the ES, we got a clear buy opportunity here on the ES because we're pushing with momentum above the 50-minute range, where here on the Qs it looks like it's completely reversing. So ES is definitely more bullish than the Nasdaq today. Buy still holding above the range. Will they manage to rip this higher? Looks like to me like they're baiting buyers to get in here. No? They're still holding pretty strong. Oh, there they are. Very, very weird morning today. Like, what's going on? Usually market's really good, really smooth. You get nice strong moves into at least until 11 a.m. And then it gets like this. It gets like slow. Alright, so I want to see a quick move, a quick opportunity here heading into 11 a.m. If it's 11:20, 11:30, and we still don't have a nice, trade or a nice opportunity, then that's enough for me to be like, you know what, this market it's not for me today. You know what I'm saying? Maybe for you, but it's not for me. So what I do is I scope out good momentum opportunities where I can get in and I can be quickly in profits, and I like to get out right away. I like to be done in 20-30 minutes. If the market turns to shit and it takes me 3 hours to make some money, then I'll come back later in the afternoon. It's usually a lot smoother then. But we're just getting chop here. We got chop all morning here going up, and then we got this fake move to the downside, breaking the trend, and then we got a reversal. What I would like to see is a pullback so I can buy into. But I don't think that's gonna happen today. We might just continue to rip higher and then fill this gap. Looks like this might have been our chance at the pullback, but it's just such a small pullback. I typically like to look for slightly bigger pullbacks than that. It's looking a bit like it was a flag in here on the 2-minute. I missed that right there. So like it was a little flag pattern. So yeah, the play now is filling the gap, filling this gap here. Going on up, man. Very weird market today. Gotta be careful. This could also reverse here as well, guys. Right? This could also reverse here. We have that kind of market that it could just reverse at any moment. So if you have profits, make sure you take them when you can. And then I would say for now, just try to scalp small moves. Just real quick scalping today, man. We have a very choppy market. Pushing on up. And we got another push higher here. We may reach the 40s next. I think I'm looking into that. I'm looking for a push up here to the 40s. We have a little fair value gap here on the buy side that we tapped into. I'm looking for that to act as support. We see a quick push here to the 40s. I'll scalp that, maybe leave some runners to see if the price, if the trend wants to continue. Yes, sir. We're pushing. We're pushing. Like I said, I'm looking for a move up to the 40s, to the 140. If we got that kind of momentum here, we looks like price is very bullish. We got an engulfing green candle here. Okay. So judging by the momentum here going up higher, I'm thinking that we're not really gonna get that pullback. We're gonna just keep pushing. I don't normally take buys here, but I'm probably looking for an opportunity from here to push up here. Okay, this is not my preferred entry. I would have preferred to enter here as support to go long here, but it's looking like we might not get that entry there today, at least not for now. Instead, I want to look to scalp on this uptrend. See the buyers are very, very, very thirsty, and yeah, They're just knocking back a few shots right here. Boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? Like here, boom. And then they might knock another one back over here. So I'm just trying to read this momentum and now enter of a small pullback rather than a big pullback. Because this is just looking like it just wants to go straight. You know what I'm saying? So if it's looking like that, right, momentum is very strong. It's hardly pulling back. It's not a whole lot of selling candles here. Yeah, I'm gonna try to look for the scalp to the upside. I just need a little piece. We can get up to the 40s here. I'll scalp this little move up and call it a day. Just one little scalp. I just need one little piece of the pie, and that's enough for me to eat. That's enough for me to eat, man. That's enough for me to eat. That's enough for me to eat. Let's go. Let me get a plate, yo. Your boy needs to eat. Anybody else on calls right now? Rip, baby, rip. I got bills to pay. Yo, for real. My boy got a new Tessie, yo. We gotta pay the bills. Come on, rip. Gonna see move to the 40s. Let's go. Careful here. Market's getting a little crazy here. Buyers are failing to push higher. We could run this low before we go back up. We could run that low. There we go. Back up. Let's go. Let's go, buyers. Guys looking a little tired here. They're looking a little tired. Of course. Yes. We knew it. They want to do that. They want to run them lows, and now they want to push it higher. Of course. Gotta stop out the buyers. Stop everybody else out. Or you rip it back up. All right, it's 11:07. I maybe got like 5 more minutes here before I close it for the day. This is not where I like to make money. This is not the market condition, right? It's just like the weather, right? It's just like the weather. If you have a rainy day, well, it's gonna be cloudy, you know. It's gonna be raining. It's gonna be muggy outside and shit, you know. So we don't get a good price action here going higher, then today it's just not the day. It's just not the day. It's a rainy day. We wait for tomorrow. You get nice sunshine tomorrow. Make $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 in one day. Call it a day. Hit the gym, you know, enjoy the day. But this market is very like choppy. It's pushing up, then it gets choppy again. See what I was talking about? They was gonna run the lows. It was gonna run that low and then push it back up again. Run the low, push it back up again. Very tricky market these days, guys. Very tricky market. Very, very sneaky. Very, very sneaky, man. Very tricky markets. Now we're going down. It's still above the 21, so be careful there. Be careful there. We gotta close below the 21. I will be out of them longs. Close below the 21. I'm out. I'm taking my money and I'm running. Never looking back. Never ever looking back. Alright, you all hang tight. I gotta go. Quick bathroom break. All right, here we go. Market's pushing up. Are we going higher? Are we going higher? Who knows? Who can tell me if we're going down or we're going up? What do you guys think? Do we reverse here all of a sudden after a strong push higher, breaking resistance? Do we now get a massive sell-off all of a sudden, which is what is completely unexpected at the moment? Or do we get what is expected, which is just continuation to the upside, right? I think the majority of the people are looking for this market to continue going higher. So if these markets are being manipulated and for the let's say institutions or banks to take our money, they'll probably do some crazy shit like reverses right here. Right? It might reverse this right here because they know that retail traders are looking for the move up into this gap. Well, what I will do is I will then look again for that lower high. If we are going to reverse, we first have to close below the 21. And I want to see a pullback, create a low at a lower high, right? Because price doesn't move in a straight line, right? Price ranges. And this is why I look for the lower high to sell off, right? Rather than sell down here, have the whole market turn on you. Right? Rather than sell down here and then you have to wait for the pullback and then you have to wait for this, and you know, you just got a bad entry. I'd rather catch it up here, just like over here. Catch it on the high. Okay? But the 21 EMA is still holding here. This looks like it still go up higher. We had a very kind of mutual point of control for the sellers and buyers. I am seeing that the selling here was a lot stronger earlier in the day than it is now. This looks a lot weaker than this in this right here. So I am kind of expecting price to move higher because we're seeing weakness. Okay, still selling off, right? We're still seeing red candles here, but it's moving very slow. Right, we're still above the 21 EMA. We're above the 200. Right, we're above the opening range. We're above the VWAP. So everything's kind of pointing to the up direction. So I want to see this EMA taken out first, and then I want to see a lower high second before I go short. And if I short, then I would probably look for a move to this demand zone here, and I'll probably exit right here. I would sell here and then exit here on my sells. Very, very choppy morning here. Careful. Look at these candles here. Look at these candles here, man. These candles are trash. These candles are trash. They're not even saying nothing. Right? And candles ain't even saying nothing. Trash candles. Might as well not even have them there, right? Might as well just cover that shit up with something. Right? Cover up these candles like they're not even there. Right? Just cover that shit up. Don't let it fool you. Right? Don't let it fool you. Man, I can't even do that. Whatever. Right? So, still holding above the MA, still trying to push higher. There's no clear direction here. So, possibility now we get a push higher here. We break these highs. Or we could just not trade this either. I mean, we could we could just skip this. Just let price do whatever it wants to do and just look for a trade later in the afternoon. It's important to be able to notice when price is not in the condition that you need it to be for you to make money. If this to you is great price action, then by all means trade it. But then if it's not, then you know there's nothing wrong with saying, you know, I'll come back later. Take a break. It's now 11:20 now. Okay, I'm liking this push here. This might be my last trade of the day. This might be my last trade of the day here. This might be my last trade of the day. Last trade of the day. Let's give that a try. If not, then we close it. No biggie. Last trade of the day, guys. Let's see if this works out. It's looking good so far. It's looking very good so far. Hell yeah. This might be the one, fellas. This might be the one. This might be the one. This might be the one to push into the 40s. That's the one we was looking for. Come on. Let us get that. Come on, let us get that real quick. Quick push to the 40s. Quick push to the 40s. Quick push to the 40s. Come on. Make it quick. Make it quick. In and out. Snappy. Make it snappy, yo. I want to be out this quick for the day. I want to be out this quick for the day, man. I want to be out this quick for the day. Close it as soon as possible. In and out. I took some profits here at the high of day. I'm going to hold the rest over here to the 140s again. Still looking for that same move. It's got to be quick. If not, I'm not going to sit here and watch this freaking range for an hour. Not going to do that. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You cannot push high. You cannot push high. And we're getting some more sellers again. Come on, just make it quick. I like it to be a quick in and out trade. In and out. Get in, get out, be done. Finish. What's everybody else doing, yo? Let me know in the chat. You're on buys, you're on sells. You're looking for this to go up, for this to go down. There's no right or wrong answer. There's no right or wrong answer, man. No right or wrong. I would have liked a nice easy push to the upside. We're not really getting that. Be careful here. The market's starting to reverse. Market's attempting to reverse here. It could reverse this, man. It's a crazy day. Okay, if we close below this green candle, I think I'm out on my runners, and then I'm closing it for the day. I'll be out on my runners, and I'll close it for the day. I'll just be chilling. You know, I'll do something else. Get away from the charts. This is not working in my favor, which is cool. But I'm just not gonna trade it. That's what I'm not gonna do. Okay, let's see how we react to the 21. Do we bounce back up like we did here? It looks like it's reversing. Yep. All right, I'm out of that trade. I'm gonna call it there for the day. We took about probably like 2 or 3 trades, and we had a couple losses, a couple wins. This one was pretty good earlier today. This little push here was good today. Little push here. Quick scalp. Just hoping for that push up to the 140s. Market did not give us that. School was fine. And no, that's pretty much it, man. This is trading. This is what trading is you're looking for the best opportunities, trying to stop some moves to make some money, just to get a little piece of the pie. And if we don't get it, hey, we don't get it. We come back the next day and we repeat the process. And we try to take notes on our losses so that we avoid losing. Okay. And that's pretty much it, man. It takes a lot of tries to get to the point where you're profitable. You're never just gonna get one account and just grow one account. You're gonna probably most likely blow 20, 30, 40, 50 accounts before you grow one, because it just takes a lot of trial and error. But don't let those losses discourage you. This is part of the game. And that's pretty much it, man. I mean, you know, you lose some, you win some, you know, just like every other business. If if you're into real estate, or you could be a mechanic, you could be anything, you're gonna have some losses, you're gonna have some expenses in your business, and these losses are practically business expenses. So just take it for what it is, and don't let it definitely don't let it bring you down, especially in the beginning phases. At least for myself, it was tough going through these losses, and especially not knowing why I was losing. But over time, trying and trying over again, trying 1,000 times, if it takes 1,000 tries, you're gonna get this. You're gonna get this, and it's gonna get easier, and it's gonna get better. We just gotta keep on pushing through. That's pretty much it, man. It looks ice money. It might be get back in the afternoon. All right, for sure, man. Sounds good, man. Y'all, I appreciate you guys being here, sharing this experience with me and the team, and for just being present, man. I appreciate y'all. Let's take a little break, and let's come back in the afternoon, see what the market has for us. All right, take care, y'all. Peace.